Hello students, I am Vidya from G.K.Jain school. Now I am going to teach you about complex tissues from class 9. If a tissue contains more than one type of cells, then it will be called as complex tissues. If the tissues which contains more than one type of cells is called as complex tissues. So here for the example, xylem and phloem are the complex tissues in the plants. Xylem and phloem, which is made up of parenchyma and sclerenchyma tissues. Here the xylem is a water pipe and phloem is a food pipe of the plants. Xylem is the water pipe of the plant and phloem is the food pipe of the plants. So through the xylem only, water and nutrients are transported to various parts of the plants. So the root absorbs the water and nutrients from the soil and it can be transported to the all other plants through the xylem. So that is why the xylem is considered as a water pipe of the plants. And through the phloem, the food which are synthesized by the leaves are transported to all other parts of the plants. So this is known as food pipe. The phloem is considered as a food pipe of the plants. And the phloem is help in translocation of food in the plants. So this xylem and phloem, so these are the complex tissues which are made up of parenchyma and sclerenchyma. So this parenchyma is a living tissues because this parenchyma is composed living cells and the sclerenchyma is composed of dead cells, so which is responsible for the thickened wall in the tissues. So but parenchyma, sclerenchyma present in the complex tissue. However, collenchymatose will not be present in the complex tissues. Only xylem and phloem is composed of parenchyma tissue and sclerenchyma tissues. Collenchymatose will not be present in the complex tissues. Here in the xylem, the water gets conducted only in one direction, that is upward direction. So the water and nutrients that are absorbed by the roots conducted in upward direction. So that only one direction of conduction occurs in the xylem. But whereas phloem, two bidirectional, both ends, from down to up, from up to down. So in the two ways the translocations occur in the phloem pipe. Here this xylem consists xylem tracheids, xylem fibers, xylem vessels and xylem parenchyma. So the xylem tracheids, xylem fiber, xylem vessels are made up of sclerenchyma. Of this four, only xylem parenchyma is a living tissues. So this is the collective structure of the xylem pipe. Here we are going to see one by one detailing. If you take this part alone, this is the tracheid. The first one is tracheid. So if you take this in detailing, so this tracheid have blunt and tapering ends. Blunt and tapering end, and also it look like a chisel structure. So chisel structure means the instrument used to chip the wood. The instrument used to chipping the wood, no? So like the structure this tracheid have. And this is the pits. These are the pits. Through this pits the water gets conducted to neighboring cells also. So this is the pits, the lateral walls have pits on it. So through the pits the water gets conducted to the neighboring cells also. This is the cell wall. This cell wall is made up of sclerenchymatous tissues because the sclerenchymatous is a dead cells. So the walls have been thickened. They are lignified. They are deposited with the substance lignin. And here this trachea, see, this is a blend like structure. The transportation occurs in only one direction, that is the upward direction, as I told you already. But no protoplasm is present. No protoplast is present in the trachea, since it is made up of dead cells. And if you take the fiber, the next one is fibers, xylem fibers. It is also lignified wall. This fibers also have lignified wall, and no protoplast is present. It is similar like the tracheids. And here the ends are pointed. They have pointed ends. And if you take the xylem vessel, this xylem vessel have wide lumen. As I already told you, lumen is hollow space present inside it. So in which only the water gets conducted. So this lumen, this is the lumen, and this is the transverse walls. Transverse walls means that the pits are present. These walls are perforated. Perforated means the holes are present in the lateral walls, and you can see the partitions walls also in the vessel. So this transverse walls, through the transverse walls only, the water gets transported to the neighboring cells. And the last thing, so the last thing is so this is the trachea we have discussed, and this is a fiber, and this is vessel, and the fourth one is xylem parenchyma. So as I told you already, the xylem parenchyma only living tissues in the xylem. So it have protoplast. Since it is a living cells, they have protoplast in it, and also you can see the nucleus present inside the cell, and it acts as a storage of starch and fatty substance. The starch and fatty substance gets stored inside the xylem parenchyma tissues. And also the xylem provides mechanical strength to the plants. Since it is made up of sclerenchymatous cells, it is a dead cells, they have thickened. So that because of the thickness, it provides mechanical strength to the plants. And here we are going to see about the phloem. As I told you already, the translocation of food is done by this phloem in the plants. And that translocation occur in the two directions, upward direction and downward direction. And here this phloem consists sieve elements, companion cells, and phloem fiber. Then last one is a phloem parenchyma. Here all the three are living tissues, and that phloem fiber alone dead cells, they consist dead cells. So except phloem fiber, all other three tissues are living tissues. Here it is the structure of the phloem, and this is the sieve plates. Sieve plates means which consists the holes on it. The perforated plate is called as a sieve plate. And here this is the tube-like structure, and the sieve plates are present in the tube-like structure. So the sieve tube and sieve cell collectively known as sieve elements. Here the cytoplasm is present. This is the cytoplasm because it is living tissues. So there must be a cytoplasm in the tissues, and also nucleus present in it. Here this is the companion cell. This sieve tube will not be alone. It is always accompanied with the companion cells. So that is why it is called as a companion cell. Okay. And here the phloem parenchyma. The phloem parenchyma have the living cells. It stores food. It is storage of. It acts as a storage of food. And the phloem fiber. This phloem fiber made up of sclerenchymatous cells associated with primary and secondary phloem. This phloem fiber also thickened because it is made up of dead cells. Then it provides mechanical strength and support to the plants. But these cells are associated with the primary and secondary phloem. Here this phloem fiber is elongated and lignified walls. They have elongated and lignified walls. The lignin substance are deposited on the walls of the fiber and which provides mechanical strength. So this phloem and xylem together, it is called as a vascular bundle. It is called as a vascular bundle. They are combined together and do the function of translocation of food and transfer water. So this is the function of this complex tissues in the plants. I hope this video will be very useful for you all. If you want more videos like this, don't forget to subscribe our YouTube channel GK Jain. Thank you.
Subscribe now and press the bell icon. Never miss an update.